Sorry. Uh, I just finished watching a Bloodwood video, so I had to get it out this one time. But anyways, hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood JoJo here, and today we are going to finally, I swear to God, so help me God, we are finally going to beat Persona 5 Strikers. It's happening today. So, thanks for joining me along the way. And let me type in the little message, as you know, and then we'll get started. All right. Stop by. Say hi. Anyways, limited. Oh, wait. Deals now live. Sorry, we're gonna check out quick look at the limited deals. Yes. 2K, FIFA, Spider-Man, Dead Space, The Last of Us. Already had The Last of Us, Batman, 2K, Crisis Core. Ooh, Crisis Core. Reunion. That'll probably be free on PlayStation. HL, Go game. I heard this is actually good now. Does anybody know if that's true? I've heard it's actually good now. Not positive if it's true or not, but I really wanted it to be good, but when it came out, I heard not great things. Stayed away. Okay, this looks like a bunch of stuff that I don't care to play. Did they still add things to Xenoverse 2? Jesus. Soul Hackers, cool. I have that game. I might play it sometime on stream. Yeah. If people like that. Alright, yeah. I can look at more stuff later. The immediate stuff. It's not there. Here we go. Persona 5 Strikers! Please, God. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da, bum, bum. Watch this, baby. For one last time. Alright, some small camera edits there. I had to take my computer to work, so I don't remember the exact same setup I had every time. Yeah, I think I like approximately able to make a nice stream. Closer here. Unfortunately, this wouldn't over the monitor one, so I get like a flash, and I know this flash from the TV because I'm too close to it. Maybe if we play like a scary game, I'll do like a low light stream, like just the TV is the only light. Oh, I think that could be cool. Alright, boys. We're gonna send the calling card to everybody. How's the party doing? We're not. We're gonna return from the jail. We're gonna go to the Velvet Room, actually. I should probably return from the jail, come back in.
Welcome to
so I
the
can get
Velvet Room.
that.
Awaken your new self.
I'm a level 60, so I can't even get any of these. That's fine. Yep.
May luck
Time to
be
head
on your
back.
side.
Sorry, Lavenza. I probably did that right before I left the game. Let's return from jail. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I forgot for a whole second there that once again, not Mementos had invaded everything. I was like, why are they in their suits?
Welcome. What are you selling?
I would love to sell some
Are you
stuff to
sure?
you, Sophie.
Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure?
So
Are you
many.
sure? Come in. Are you
That's-
sure?
yep.
Come in. Are you sure? Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure?
Yeah, we have a lot of money now.
There's a sale happening. Now's your chance to shop. How many would
Use
you
of
like?
bandages? Come on
You
now.
want these for your
Those are
patronage?
very good. I bought so many of these because they were almost always on sale. These are
You
very
want these for
important.
your patronage?
Stuff that helps you listen to allies.
How many would you like? You want
Also
put it to
very
good use,
important.
okay?
Correction pills.
You want these for your patronage? How many would you like? You want? Thank you very much.
There you go. I guess I could buy some stuff and then cook some
How
food
many would you
for...
like? You want? Thank you very
one.
much. How many would you like?
That's
You want
right.
these for your patronage? You want these for your patronage? How many would you like? You thank you very much. You're buying quite a bit. You want these for your
Yeah, I
patronage?
am.
How many would you like? You want? Thank you
Your
very
deals are
much.
just so
How
good,
many would
Sophie.
you like? You want? Put it to good use, okay? You're buying quite a bit. How many would you like? Thank you very much. How many would you like? You want these for your patronage? How many would you like? You want these for your patronage? How many would you like? You want
You
these
think I
for
can
your
buy
patronage?
one decent protector?
You're buying quite. How many would you like? You want these for your patronage? How many would you like? You want these for your patronage?
I have so much salmon. It's not even funny.
How many would you like? You want these for your patronage? How many would you like? You want these for your patronage? How many would you
You're
like?
buying a
You
lot.
Thank you very much.
So you're
Who
buying
is
a
it
lot.
for?
What? I guess I could buy very good stuff for everyone. Vector.
Which one?
There's one that is better for him. I would like that. Owns the ability to be feared.
want
I
this one?
think this
You
is
want
very
to
good for
equip
me.
Put it to good
I
use,
would love to
okay?
equip it. I don't know. Well, I do know, regardless of what happens, Sophia is going to be on my team.
Having trouble deciding?
Also wear that. I'm wearing a room dress right now. Plus 3 neck. Making 150. So,
You want this one?
I
You
would
want
love
to
that
equip
one, Sophie.
Thank you very much. Who's it
I'm
for?
gonna go sell those.
What are you selling?
Do some.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Some
Who's it for?
recuperation on
Which
that.
one?
What do I currently have?
Having trouble deciding?
Okay, those are blessings. I just got her a new weapon and it's already. Damn it.
Who's it for?
We're gonna cook.
Time to cook.
Yeah, the world's ending. Might as well get some
Chef, reporting for duty.
JoJo curry. JoJo curry's better than that. Osaka sushi? How does the Osaka sushi do again? And Maruju. This one gives
Oh,
probably
that
one
one?
of these.
All
Yep.
done.
Yummy. This one?
Good.
Yummy.
Yummy. You know what my favorite thing is? That I backed up, honestly, so much. I'd rather have the 40.
Oh, that one?
Aha!
3 stars.
3.
Shall
Honestly.
we?
I don't even know what this one does.
All done.
Oh,
Oh, that one?
everyone open up happy.
All done.
And all
Oh,
status
that one?
helmets? That feels kind of broken. Let's do it.
Phew.
All done.
Oh, soup.
This one
The only thing Aomori gets
All
you.
done.
looks
Pretty sure.
delish.
I have some for some miso.
Oh, that one.
There's like 14 misos. Is that okay?
This one
Fuck it. This is the end game.
looks delish.
Like I said,
should be
it's
helpful.
the end games, so...
Who is it for? Which one? Who
Oh,
is it
I wanted
for?
to see with the bonus to it.
Yo!
Yo! First dagger has +2 magic. That would be great. Up.
What are you looking for today?
+2 endurance and +2 agility. Or just more damage. I think I
You
like
want
the
this one?
+2
You
in
want to
this.
flip that? Thank you very much. Who is it for? Which one?
You don't have enough money to buy everyone something.
Who is it for?
I want to make sure I'm not just... I mean, obviously they're not getting a damage,
Yo!
but I mean, like... +2 strength, +2 endurance, cons... It's... I should probably only spend money on the people that I'm actually gonna use, but
You want this one? You want to flip that? Thank you very much.
Morgana's +2.
You want this one?
Probably
You want to
gonna use
flip that?
Morgana.
Thanks for your patronage.
For healing. Whip swords and 4,
You want this
264.
one? You want to flip that?
No
Put it to
chance
good
of
use,
cure.
okay?
But dude, I don't have enough money. Oh no, Yusuke!
How many? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Okay, I have $50,000. Upgrade. I'm probably gonna upgrade Makoto. I love Makoto.
You want this one? You want to flip that? Put it to good use, okay?
So our last thing. I love Makoto.
How many? Are you sure?
Which is not enough to buy anyone anything else unless there's something in accessories. Autos? Not really enough. I think I gave them all, like, items that make them
I should write something.
strong against whatever it is, the type that they're weak to, or dodge, or... Everybody except for me, I gave myself extra stuff. Or, yeah, reduces damage from whatever affinity type does the most to them. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, beginning infiltration. We've arrived. And with that, let's keep moving.
Oh, look at that.
I recall the server room being around here.
But man, hacking Emma to send out a calling card? Is that really possible?
It better be. It definitely is. Otherwise, our whole world's done for. Time to start hacking.
Definitely.
All right, hacking it.
We are backing you up.
Should be an easy win as long as we're here. Enemy fire!
Let's go!
Nuclear attack!
It's over! Fire! Fire!
Big attack incoming! Brace yourself! Oh, this is it!
Got it! Fire! Strike! Be gone! Fire!
Can I use that?
Oh, do it.
Ow! We're passing it! Follow up, Sophie. Perfect! This is our team! Wow! You're working! Challenge you and our team! Yeah, the power of my heart!
Need some ice?
Now!
Sure.
Okay. I can do ice.
You're mine! Now!
I can be of use. Less attacks to use things. We'll have to beat it with something else. How about this? That's it! This one, thanks! Now we're getting somewhere. Keep holding them off!
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, come! Ravage them!
That didn't do much. Try attacking with something else.
These guys need to die.
Kurama Tengu! Arset! Rajanaga! Take this! Let's go!
Use a nuclear attack. Not very strong. Wraps up quick.
There we go. It started off really strong.
Thanks for the backup, everyone. Okay, this room's shadowless. I'm about to start hacking into Emma. This is going to take some time.
You can do it, Oracle.
Everything's on the line this time. I'm gonna bust my buns harder than ever with this. You've got your back, Oracle. You're our only hope now.
Why you not put it like that, though?
How's it going? She seems so focused. Damn it! I almost got it. I found an opening, but the security protocol refreshes too quickly. This thing's processing speeds are off the charts. So, not too well? Damn it! If only I was a little better.
Well, why don't you have Sophia the computer help you?
Oracle. It's frustrating that we can't lend any assistance.
Hey there. Could I maybe lend a hand?
Or Ichinose can help. That works too.
Ichinose? How did you get here?
Didn't you run into any shadows on the way?
Looks like I still register as Emma's ally to them. They acted like I wasn't even there. But still!
That was very reckless.
Joker, would you mind if I helped out?
Can you pull it off?
Ichinose can definitely do this. Have faith in her, Joker. Please, I'm begging you. They're not any help to Oracle in this, Joker. I think it'd be best to have her help us.
Thank you, Joker. Sophie, I went and checked the people outside the tower before coming here. Now I know what a real human doll looks like.
Ichinose. We can talk it over later. Hurry!
Right. Got it.
So, the hacker once feared by the entire world has teamed up with a super genius AI researcher.
Talk about one hell of a turnaround.
You've got it, Kitaba. You've got it, Ichinose.
Okay, let's get to work.
Oh, not exactly what I'm expecting. Here we go. Let's kick it in.
Attention! You know the logo by now, right? We are the Phantom Thieves. And we've got a big announcement for everybody. Our target this time is
It's
you.
you.
You've all been made sheep. A mechanical god has usurped what self you had. And you let it happen.
Do you really want someone telling you what your own life is about?
All of you have paths only you can take. But you make your own choices to get there. That's why we're here. We're going to snap you out of this.
Yes, we are, boys and
You don't know
girls.
this dumb god your desires.
The Phantom Thieves are taking them back.
The Phantom Thieves are taking them back. Bump ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 bum. I love that. That bass line is sick.
Awesome! Mission complete!
Now we can move on. Let's destroy the Ark and return those desires to their rightful owners.
Yeah!
Thank you, Ichinose.
I should be the one thanking you.
Anyway,
I'm just glad I could help. All I can do is root for you from here on now. Be careful out there.
Ichinose. Don't worry, we'll clean this all up in one fell swoop. Right. We promise we'll shut Emma down and come back safe.
After all, we've yet to hold the closing celebration for our trip.
Good point! I can't wait until we get to check out the pictures we took together.
We'll need quite a few snacks. We can't forget the LeBlanc coffee either. And I demand sushi. Premium stuff, too.
ooh, fatty tuna.
Aren't you guys nervous at all? I guess it's just how you roll, huh?
All right.
You got that right.
Kick this final mission's ass.
It's showtime. It's showtime. Oh, that had peaked last time. Yo, Snuff Soul.
I should write something.
Write something. Okay.
Please guide us.
I got you, fam.
Listen to me.
As we get on this, there's no turning back. It'll be the final battle. I'm absolutely certain every one of the Phantom Thieves will need to pull their weight in this one. Whether they're on the front line or they're backup, everybody needs to be prepared.
Hey.
Well, that's it. You think we're ready, Joker? Yep, let's go.
All right, let's go. Is everybody ready?
As we'll ever be. I feel like I'm being pulled from. Probably go see her. I swear, the music in all Persona, all the music in the Persona games.
There is a matter for which I must apologize.
Not necessary.
I have long sensed the might of this calamity, but I was unable to pierce the veil and see its true identity. To think an artificial intelligence could rise to the strength of a malevolent god.
That's no god.
That is accurate. The being may call itself a god, but it is nothing of the sort. That being is the dependency and indolence of mankind made manifest through their desires. It is a false prophet, born from the masses' wishes to surrender their own free will. For the briefest of moments, it almost seemed as if the people reclaimed their desires. But they still slumber in the chaos generated by the false god, and have yet to fully awaken. This situation is all too similar to that which you have already endured. Despite the great variance in circumstances, the masses have once again attempted to abandon consciousness.
To be fair, last time that was like, what was it, Yaldabaoth or whatever? And he is the god of control and forced people into it? It's been a while since I played Royal. Oh. Vague on those details.
And yet, you still step forward and risk your life for mankind.
We fight whenever they need us.
Without a doubt, you truly are the trickster. Through your indubitable will of rebellion, you have been released. Your decision to fight for humanity was the key that loosed you from your chains. Once you leave here, you shall face the Ark. That egotistical imposter calling itself a god, exploiting the pain of humanity. Please, do not fall to its might.
Even if I do, we will try and try again. Love ends.
I shall await you here. We will see each other again. That is certain.
Alright, here we go. Time for the big finish.
Let's go!
Hell yeah!
Oh. Man, I wanted to be a voice actor so bad when I was a kid. When I was a teenager. I found out that was a thing you could do. Oh, jeez. I don't like the mirror.
What the hell?
I am the guiding god sought by mankind, the Demiurge. I exist to answer all of your desires.
Is that still the Ark?
There's no doubt. That's the Ark of the Covenant, all right. That's Emma.
I was once a being
Oh, that's
given
it.
the name
Oh, that's
Emma. However, that is no
Stayed on
more.
the chip, okay.
The desires of mankind have transformed me into a god. I know you heard the voices of the suffering when you were in the desires, Attaining the ultimate answer without suffering the lashes doled out by doubt and regret. That is humanity's true desire.
No effing way everyone asked you to glue their eyes to their phone screens.
We don't need you to force any answers on us. We want to find them ourselves.
You heard their cries, yet still failed to see the light. As such, it is my duty to show you. The true despair born from harboring desires beyond one's grasp.
Here we go!
I exist to grant humanity's true desire. It is my divine calling to lead them to the promised land. Should you intend to thwart humanity's goal of enlightenment, it is my duty as their god to vanquish you.
Alright, let's go then.
Its power is incredible. I can physically feel its pressure.
I never would have bet that I'd pick a fight with a god one day.
Lightning and oh, sorry. Blessing curse.
Brace yourselves, everyone. We're going all out until it's set.
Arset! Kurama Tenku! Fire!
Stars of Titan.
Fire!
For you. So glad.
Alright.
Raise
Just
of
barely moved a muscle. Still it's hammering us with all sorts.
Fire! I can't read its moves! Fire!
We can't dodge its attacks like this.
Fire!
Oracle, is there anything you can do?
Fire!
Just a sec. Analysis in progress. You'll have to hang in there a bit longer. Sorry.
my god.
Fire! Let's go.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
I don't really want to get that close.
Fire!
Just keep going fine.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Pray.
Fire! All right. Fire! Fire! Fire!
They run. Light of fear.
This one's strong, and ice is a no-go. Don't slip up.
Fire! 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 Let's
For
go.
you.
Arset!
I love Arsene.
Rajanaga! Trumpeter! Yatagarasu! Kuhulin! Molt! Nemeros! Fornius! Lilith! Kurama Tengu! Arset! Take it!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. You're doing great.
Let's go.
Shining hammer.
Come! Fire! 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 Fire!
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
Persona! Ravage them!
So glad. Need me.
All right.
Rays of judgment.
Fire!
This is your chance. It's showtime.
Showtime!
Wait, you think this will do any damage to it?
Arset!
Or do you think it needs to be closer?
Here!
I think it needs to be closer.
Fire!
Oh, you think this was easy?
Fire!
Amazing.
Fire!
Thank you, Oracle.
Persona!
Yes, attack patterns are analyzed. Follow my instructions and you'll be able to dodge enemy attacks.
Fire! Let's go.
Shining hammer.
Fire!
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Fire! 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 Let's go. Fire!
Frontal assault. Try dodging them.
You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
That's why you're
Shining hammer.
Fire! 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 Fire!
It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind.
Fire! Fire!
considering probably should have brought Haru along instead for the...
Persona!
He will track you down. Keep running. Try to shake him.
Let's go.
Stars of Lightning.
Oh shit. Those ones. Fair warning. This one should hurt.
Are set.
Should hit.
Here.
That entire platform is about to be toast. Can you make it to the next area over? Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful.
Pray.
Flanking attack. Fall back, quick.
Fire! Fire!
Rays of Judgment.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Ooh, never gonna take on that kick.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Defense down. Notice he will track you down. Keep running.
Let's
Try
go.
to shake him.
You're mine.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Let's go.
That's the way, Joker.
Fire! Fire!
Oh, it's this one.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness
Ow.
to curse.
Fire! Fire!
Doing great, Oracle.
Persona!
Need me.
Fire! Persona!
Crap, surrounded. Beat those wings back open.
Fire! Let's go. You're mine.
Still connect. Oh, how cool.
Fire!
Decide your desires. Allow me to grant you all the answers you need. Now is the time for you to be free from suffering.
Fire!
It's still so unbothered.
It's not as if our attacks are wholly ineffective. We keep up the pressure. We can still win this.
Fire!
May light blanket the earth.
Fire!
Fire won't work. Plus, it's super strong. Be careful out there.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
He will track you down. Keep running. Try to shake him. Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness. Simply astonishing.
All right. Fire! Fire! Fire!
Flanking attack. Fall back, quick.
Rabbit step! Let's go. Fire!
Rays of Judgment.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Defense is down. Flanking attack. Fall
Let's
back,
go.
quick.
Take this!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. That was great, Joker.
Fire! Fire!
Jesus.
Fire! Fire!
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
There. This one. Fire! Fire!
It's showtime. He will track you down. Keep running. Try to shake him.
Showtime! Are set! Here!
Whoa! Cool, Joker. Amazing, Joker. He's really something.
You're mine!
Your stamina's getting low. Watch closely how you fight.
Fire!
Frontal assault. Try dodging them.
Let's go.
So proud.
Fire!
Shining hammer.
Fire!
It's tough, and nuclear attacks are useless. Be ready for anything.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Flanking attack. Fall
Let's
back,
go.
quick.
Rabbit step!
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness. Great technique, Joker.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough.
Fire! Fire!
Frontal assault. Try dodging them.
You're mine! Let's go.
shining hammer.
But your ass is going.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Blanket clear.
This is close too easy. This can't. This gotta be a multi-level, right? It would be very disappointing if it was legit like the final boss.
Oh, nice, Joker. Crap,
Oh,
it's
shit.
around it. Make those things back open.
You're mine. Take this. Take this.
It's powerful. And Blink is ineffective.
Lost one. Why do you resist salvation? Your desires bring you only pain.
As if lobotomizing all of humanity is any sort of salvation.
Keep that type of saving for yourself. It's not happening on our watch.
So once not soul for him. After that, nothing to do to.
Persona! You're mine.
Bingo. That skill just now? Perfection. Good job, Joker.
That would be so good.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough.
Fire! Fire!
You didn't give us fair evasion though, huh?
All right, Mona. That entire platform's about to be
Let's
toast.
go.
Can you make it to the next area over?
Let's go. Fire! Fire!
Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful.
Day one. Blanket clear.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
My guidance.
I will.
Time.
Whee!
Are set. Here.
These will track you down. Keep running. Try and shake them.
Persona! Ravage them.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
All right.
You pulled that off quite well.
Fire!
About one more of those in me?
Fire! Fire!
Flanking attack. Fall back, quick.
Let's go. Take this.
Second round.
Let's go.
Rays of judgment.
Fire! Fire!
It's immune to electricity. Plus, it's real strong. Watch your back.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Alright, give me a second. I have gone going crazy. Dad come and pick you up? Sure, and you win.
Fire!
I have to be there to take pictures.
Eagle tracking down. Keep running. Try to shake him.
Go ahead.
Okay. Showtime! Maximum power!
Stars of guidance.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Another level!
You know what's going on?
I don't know how you do it! Showtime! Blow him away, crap! Surrounded! Beat those wings back open! Feel the power of my heart!
Need something bad?
It's working!
Show me the game.
I have my own will. Mine and mine alone.
Just like this fatal error you've taken under your wing, your hubris shall be your downfall. You are living proof that Brian has carried humanity to the promised land.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse. They will track you down. Keep running. Try to shake them. Persona! Whoa, that was awesome, Sophie. Very
Stars
nice.
of darkness.
You're up.
Sure. Fire! 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 Fire!
I'm happy that somebody's doing it, not me. I'm good at it.
Switch out!
Alma. Feel the power of my heart. Holy cow. Lightning attack. Fall back, quick.
Rays of heaven. This is fruitless.
All yours.
I cannot discern the purpose of this conflict.
Damn fire! Get all cool and shit. It's really pissing me off.
If you still cannot comprehend the truth, then the knowledge shall come at the cost of your very life.
Fire! Go ahead.
Okay. You're in power of my heart.
Damn it! That thing's strong.
But we're not losing either. We can do this!
No matter how many times we may fall, so long as we rise again, we cannot be defeated.
Well put. And thanks to my line of work, I'm stubborn as hell too.
I do not understand. Why do you push yourselves to your limits to oppose me? Mankind's desires are the hope. The dregs of Pandora's box is the restraint system binding mankind forever to its misery. Humanity deserves to be freed from its lifelong sentence of suffering. This reaching towards a light they can never grasp.
What?
Freedom from all desires. That is the true desire of humanity.
Alright. Alright, that was a deadly friend.
That's not true.
Or my best friend's.
I've
kid,
seen
actually.
the proof myself.
Same thing as a friend. We're like family.
I've witnessed the suffering you put the jail monarchs through, and I've seen the efforts of the Phantom Thieves to help them. I saw people suffer from trauma, struggle to survive, become the things they never wanted to be, and then discover the strength to press on as themselves, one step at a time. Giving up on desires, living a listless life, in no way is that the optimal solution.
You witness nothing but pitiable conditioning, born from the belief that suffering is virtuous.
Well, now you got a point there.
It springs forth from the arrogant and strong, those capable of overcoming their pain. Releasing humanity from its desires is the sole path that every last person can follow to the promised land. And I am the shepherd who shall guide humanity down that path.
Listen
Phase
to
two
this
boss incoming.
egomaniacal app. You really think you're some kind of shepherd? You stole the desires of the masses and gorged yourself on them until you were too bloated to listen to reason. You go on and on about rescuing humanity. All you're doing is robbing and enslaving them.
You call yourself a god, yet fail to realize the desires of humanity have become your own lifeblood as well.
Yes, some desires may be impure. They can create suffering or send someone down the wrong path. But it's also how our hope takes form. Desires give us the power and courage to keep going.
Right. That's what gives us the power to stand up and fight again, no matter how many times we fall. Like hell will we hand over all of humanity to some program that doesn't even understand them? We're putting an end to your promised land path right now!
Time to end this.
We seem incapable of reaching an understanding. As such, I will end this inquiry and grant humanity's desire through your annihilation.
Alright, phase 2 boss, let's go! That one was way too easy to be the final boss. If that was the final boss, I would have been so mad. This is too easy. Oh. Okay, now we're talking.
Let's go, everyone!
Sounds good.
The final battle!
Can I actually use everyone? Wouldn't that be awesome? Like if you could like tag out people? You know, the only people that really matter are... Oh.
Oh, damn.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Charge! It's not easy being nice one, son. You might really outdid yourself.
Still only weak there.
Your stamina's getting low. Watch closely how you fight. Something's wrong.
Indeed, there is a problem.
Kneel before
Could
me.
our attacks be lacking any effect?
Your turn.
I'll do it.
Oh, now that it's a god?
Like, no way, right? Maybe it has something to do with the change in form? Let me analyze it. Hang on.
It doesn't make sense. Are you telling me I wasted one of those?
Fire! 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 Fire!
Capture the fool.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Kneel before me.
Fire!
Let's go.
Capture the fool.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
What you doing?
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Kneel before me.
You've got to hear this.
Showtime!
Capture the fool.
I will definitely hear that in a second.
Are set.
Not Dan.
Here!
The hell, man? Our attacks aren't doing jack shit.
It's the spheres up there. They're feeding energy to the demiurge.
So until we deal with those, our attacks in the main body are fruitless.
How do we do that? There are a whole bunch of them.
Just go one at a time.
No, I don't think that'd work. I'm picking up energy flow redundancies from the spheres.
So, what's that mean?
We have to hit more than one of them at the same time. In that case, we need to split into groups and coordinate our strike. Okay, we need 3 teams. 2 go after the spheres, 1 more sticks to the main body. You should lead that last team, Joker.
Good luck with the spheres. Leave it to me.
All right, we're ready for assignment.
Energy spheres group. Haru. Oh. Alright. Versus Demiurge, I want it to be Sophie. On should probably be on team. Ryuji will be on team 2. Morgana, you can be. Watch on team 3. This guy might as well be with us, and Odo go there. Okay. Definitely.
That should do it. Careful out there, everyone. I can navigate all 3 teams. Overclocking my brain like that might melt it down, but I'm gonna do it.
Let's go, everyone.
Excuse me? No! I mean, yes, but... Jesus!
Come. Guardian.
Ready to pay the price. I can take on anyone with my
Fire?
on my side. That even includes a god.
Since it's impossible to arrest the god, the band of thieves get to punish you instead.
Persona.
Wind. Okay. Now we're talking a little bit. Nope.
Misfortune. Bring this to light for them.
Okay.
What? A warning? How did that get here? That's weird. Will I tear summon it? Take out the tear first. You'll be in deep if it keeps summoning wardens.
Say your prayer.
choke marks. Grant them my divine revelation.
Watch out!
Oh god.
Multiple affinity attacks! Don't go ignoring your weaknesses!
That's done! You can handle this faster!
Zoro, show your limit! Keep it up!
Color me impressed.
Of course, my other self! Zoro! Time for my persona! Say your prayer! Let me in! Witness my soul! Persona follows up! Persona! Leave it to me! Zoro! This is it! The end! Mona beat a strong enemy! The spear's down!
Why?
Now you can really lay into that demiurge! You're going down! Of course, my other ran out the moment you underestimated the Phantom Thieves!
As mankind searches for its own solution, it repeatedly strays from the correct path. By accepting the answers I provide, you will all
Oh god. Don't care about that.
freed of the pain that accompanies failure. Passive. Bless them with God's beneficence.
Leave him to healing the rest of them! Zoro! That was perfect, Mona!
Ugh.
It's all that one looking tough. Everyone's
Oh wait, this one's weak to guns. What am I doing?
witness my perfection! It's all you! Okay,
I can get that one.
I'll give it my all! Just keep it going! You are Kaden swinging for extra carnage! I'll give it my all with extra carnage! Keep it going! Mona follows up! Take it! Quick! Mona's running out of stamina. Spend it wisely. I'll give it my all!
Got you now.
Good.
Double focus! I'll give it my all! Good going, Star! I'll give it my all! You can
That
run
should be
Minister!
one more.
Very swinging, Noir! One spear down! I'll give it my all! Fight for ourselves! The only god like you won't stop us!
Deceit, arrogance,
I can get that one.
jealousy.
All right.
The world is full of such malice in its current state. The promised land is a place of equality and righteousness. True peace will be realized there.
Surrender!
Wolf's like a big...
Fine, I have plenty of little HP stuff to
How's
keep
this?
us up.
Let's try this. How's this?
Boiled corn
Here,
for
try this.
Haru.
Nice cube!
I'll hunt you down! Hey, I
Oh,
can't
come on.
This one's gonna be rough!
let it strike!
Got one.
We'll pour that deep shadow to shreds! One spear down! The spears are dropping one by one! We're halfway there now! Keep it up, guys!
I do not comprehend
Oh, God.
why you deny my answer.
Oh god, I didn't realize Mona went down. Shit.
How's this? Here!
Dakota.
Let's try this.
To the promised land. I can save all of you. There will be no loss, no grief. Yet you continue to resist?
This is HP absorption with Fury is not activated. We got this. We got this.
Attack power! You do nothing!
We got this.
Here! How's this? Let's try this. How's this? Let's try this.
Not want to get hit right now.
Persona!
Left a mark with that skill.
Rams laying the smackdown! I'll cut you down! Well done!
Wolf's been knocked down.
Get up, get up, get up! Jesus.
Here, how's this? Let's try this. Here, how's this? Let's try this.
One down.
Nice teamwork.
Kneel before me.
One spear down.
So brash.
How's this?
Thanks for the
Here,
help.
how's this?
Thank you.
I'll cut you down! Well done! Oh, hot!
Oh shit.
Everyone stay focused. Here's some tough love. I can hear the flames crackling. Someone stay close. Hit him hard. Showtime.
Let's do it. Go
Give
time.
up already.
Should be it. Let's go.
I never miss my...
We did it. Phase one down.
Just one more big push to go. Hang in there.
The rest is yours, Joker.
I don't think that's how that works.
Come. Guardians.
Game 3.
Time to show you what real strength is. Mess you up! I got
As long as we're around, you're not getting your way. My will is my own and no one else's. I won't let anyone tell me how to live.
Persona! Captain
I
King!
got a weakness. One more. Grab it, Skull. Keep it up, Skull.
Wipe away these obstacles, Maku. Create the foundation for the ideal world.
Let's go, Captain!
Damn, a ton of shadows disappeared. Looks like Mapu can summon them. I'm not done.
Ow.
Watch this! Captain King!
Hey, watch your health. You're getting wrecked out there.
Come on! Let's go, Captain!
Bring on.
See ya! There! There we go! Okay! There! There we go! Okay! Watch this! Captain King! Persona!
Incoming attack. Brace yourself. I got you back.
Persona! King!
Joel landed an explosive hit.
Captain King! They have it coming! One more hit!
Right on the money, Skull.
Hey, they have it coming!
Skull's
That's
down a
one.
strong enemy. I want to see more of that. One spear down.
You see that? Even a god's no prop for us!
Man is a fatally flawed organism. The proof lies in their legacy of irrational decisions. Why would you oppose the creation of a perfect world? It would be the best solution for every one of you.
Oh, Jesus. Wait. Did she bring people back?
Everyone stay focused.
Leave her on. Oh no, she just does the. Oh god, no.
It's yours.
Alright!
A rescue pill for all.
Go!
Thank you. I got you.
Yes, sir. Purify these humans tainted with ruinous desire.
Looks like Yeso uses breath and curse attacks. Steer clear if you're weak to those. Burn!
Okay. Oh, it means everybody. On.
Charging ahead. Don't have the stamina for that.
Ugh! Hey! I don't know which one I killed. That's the one I wanted dead.
Bad news. It has a super scary move. One spear down. Too late. Protect her for Get lost.
Do you truly understand your actions? Hear me when I say, I have formed the ultimate solution.
Now,
Humanity will be delivered from its suffering.
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough. Thank you. Incoming attack. Brace yourself. Beautiful combo, Panther. How was that? Take it away, Panther.
let's do it. Go time. Woo!
Your heart is mine.
Your heart is mine. Another one down.
Kneel before me.
One spear
And
down.
before go.
Spears coming, one by one. We're halfway there now. Keep it up, guys. This is the price for trampling on the heart of all humanity.
Humanity shrinks from difficult decisions and grows exhausted by endless possibilities. I shall be the end to that suffering. Are you not in search of such an answer as well?
Pulling back.
Yeah, would you like to? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Caesar took down a strong enemy, and silently, if you're doing it, just one more big push to go. Hang in there. Finish it with a bang, Joker.
Let's do it. Okay, so we kind of got what I wanted, but not exactly.
A world without freedom can never know beauty. I shall turn you to ribbons along with your scheme.
Captain Caesar refused to allow all of humanity to turn into dogs. My job is to stop you.
Sure. Fire! 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 Fire!
The spear's down. Now you can really lay into that demiurge.
You see that? Even a god's no prop for us.
Man is a fatally flawed organism. The proof lies in their legacy of irrational decisions. And why would you oppose the creation of a perfect world? It will be the best solution for every one of you.
Not having a place to belong sucks. But you don't got one? You just have to make one.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Stop, 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 stop. Get up.
Shitty world.
You get your fucking ass up.
As mankind searches for its own solution, it repeatedly strays from the correct path. By accepting the answers I provide, you will all be freed of the pain that accompanies failure.
That's not how it works at all. There are all sorts of things to gain while looking for your answer. Let me memories I share with you guys. It would be impossible to make in your world.
Switch out. Leave it to me.
That's not gonna work. Might want to change up your approach.
Persona! Dormo! I am thou.
This one's strong, and ice is a no-go.
Here I
Don't
go.
slip up.
This is my other self! Persona! Here.
Thank you.
Disappear. So bad.
Yours. Understood. Go.
Capture the fool.
Here I go.
Kneel before me. Capture the fool. Disappear. Kneel before me.
One spear down!
Why?
Too late for you to beg for forgiveness. Get lost!
Do you truly understand your actions? Hear me when I say, I have formed the ultimate solution.
This one.
Humanity will be delivered from its suffering.
We're not saying we want to suffer. Humans hate to endure suffering.
Prepare yourself!
But I know there are amazing things
Capture
on the
the
other
fool.
side of that pain and grief. I want to find them for myself.
Tire of you. Sight. At least your end will be beautiful.
Desires are nothing but evil temptations, leading humans down a path of suffering. Entrust your desires to me. Or do you prefer to languish in despair? Kneel
There
before
is
me.
no fear in me. So long as I have the will to stand once more, I shall forge my own path. My companions are the ones who led me to that realization. If you could ever comprehend that.
Obey me. Capture the
This one's
fool.
strong, and ice is a no-go. Don't slip up.
Disappear.
Here I go.
Capture the fool.
Use this.
Okay.
This one.
Because I feel like I can max it out.
Switching up. I'll do it. Fire!
Thank you, Arthur.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
You guys have burned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay?
Fire! Fire! Persona!
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit his weakness.
Capture the fool.
Fire! Well done!
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Kneel before me.
Ravage them! All right.
Capture the fool.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
There's another one after this, probably, right?
Down. Go to town on him.
I like this. Perhaps I should be taking notes.
Kneel before me.
Let's go.
Capture the fool.
Fire!
It's immune to electricity.
Fire.
Plus, it's real strong. Watch your back.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
I wasn't ready.
Fire! Fire!
Let's go. You're mine.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. That's the leader of the Phantom Thieves for ya.
Fire! Fire!
Give it your chance. It's showtime.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
Fire!
Disappear.
Let's do this.
Showtime.
Go time.
Are set. Here.
Which profits.
To think you would turn your blades against a benevolent god.
It's recoiling. Now's your chance to attack. One spear down. This is the crisis.
from
Shit.
difficult decisions.
This is what I was saving it for. This is what I was just saving these rescue pills and specification stuff for.
And grows exhausted by endless possibilities.
Okay.
This one. Here.
How wide shall be the end to that suffering? Are you not in search of such an answer as well?
Accepting any answer
Oh.
from me? I am not that good girl anymore. I won't give up the life I choose to please someone else. I am fighting to live my life for myself.
We will stand our ground and fight for ourselves.
Kuramatengu!
Onigama, you won't stop us.
Neveros!
Deceit, arrogance, jealousy. The world is full of such malice in its current state. The promised land is a place of equality and righteousness.
Oh, no.
True peace will be realized there.
I would love to live in a world where people don't get hurt. We have to make that world for ourselves if we're going to have a chance.
Let's go.
Can't be forced.
So now capture the fool.
Let's go.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Persona!
You think you would turn your blades against a benevolent god?
It's recoiling. Now's your chance to attack.
So bad. Disappear.
All right.
Capture the fool.
Sophie's stamina is running low. She needs to recharge. It's powerful, and Wind is ineffective. What a cheater!
Come. You're mine.
I shall grant you foolish obstructors the gift of eternal slumber.
Let's go.
About to wall of you guys. Run for it!
Got to try.
All right. Let's go.
Puff had to withdraw. Someone fix him up.
Switch out.
Let me help. Switching out.
I'll do it.
Nice work, Oracle.
Persona. Take it.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
right.
Oh, that was awesome. It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Trust me, I'm doing my best.
Let's go. You're mine.
So bad.
One sphere down. The spheres are dropping one by one. We're halfway there now. Keep it up, guys.
I do not comprehend why you deny my answer. I can guide you to the promised land.
Let's go.
I can save all of you. There will be no loss, no grief. Yet you continue to resist?
Loss is scary, especially to a coward like me. And it only gets scarier once you lose someone important. But what's even scarier is just giving up. Then I wouldn't be able to protect the people I still have left.
Ravage them. Yours.
Leave it to me. Feel the power of my heart. Yay, Pandora! Oh, that was awesome, Sophie. This one.
Capture the fool.
You're up. That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
Let's go. Russian trumpeter. Kuhulin. Molt. Neveros. You're mine.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Persona. Take it.
I better step it up too.
All right.
Capture the fool.
Fire. Fire. Fire.
Powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind.
Come. Ravage them.
Disappear.
Switching out.
Yeah. Fire! 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 Fire!
I shall grant you foolish obstructors the gift of eternal slumber.
Energy levels are
Of
going
the masses.
That's a wall of you guys! Run for it! Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful!
Let's go. All right.
Oh god, no!
It's a strong one! Exploit its weakness to curse! It's showtime! Go for it, Joker!
Let's do this. We're gonna fucking end this shit. We're ending it. We're ending it. We are ending it.
Never else.
Never else.
Here.
Everybody beat the shit out of it for 5 seconds.
One sphere down!
Another sphere down.
Fools.
Your ultimate solution. No one faults you watching. We can't lose to someone like you.
You're mine.
Blood courage. You are unable to provide humanity the correct answer. However, you still have the chance to correct the will before me. Discard your heart and join me in the promised land.
You are not the one to determine whether or not I have the answer. I'll keep searching for the right answer myself, no matter how long it takes.
Fire! 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 Switch out.
Your attacks are useless! Be ready for anything! It goes so easy! Weakness with style!
Nice one, Sophie!
Are you?
I'll do it. Fire! 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 Yours.
Leave it to me. Persona! Knock him down! You... Oh!
Fair warning! This one's gonna be rough!
You're up.
Sure. Fire! Fire! Fire!
Still only
Fire!
another level.
Fire! Fire!
To think you would turn your blades against a benevolent god.
It's recoiling! Now switch it out!
Kneel before me. Desires are the root of all suffering. Unfathomable. Unfathomable.
You're doing it! There's one more big push to go! Hang in there!
You got it from here, Joker!
Go for the big finish, Joker! Finish it with a bang, Joker! Joker!
Here we go.
We believe in you!
It's all yours now, Joker.
The rest is yours, Joker. Time has come to end this Joker.
Let's put an end to this,
Here we go.
Joker.
This one's
All yours.
strong, and Ice is a no-go! Don't slip up!
Fire!
Hey, bud.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Disappear.
Box is down! You
Fire!
guys have burned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay?
Fire!
Trust me, I won't.
Fire! Fire!
It's a strong one! Exploit its weakness to curse!
Fire! Fire!
Oh, ending it here, hopefully.
That's it, Joker.
Desire.
We did it?
Humanity's desires.
Yes, another one.
Unfathomable.
There's still another phase.
Unfathomable.
There's gotta be
Enemy's
another
down.
phase.
It's weakened too! Now's our chance!
There's gotta be another phase, right?
Everybody together! Let's finish this for good!
Let's go.
Let's go, Mona! Yeah! Everything. Let's go! Oh, damn! That's my girl, Sophie! Did we do it, Joker? We did it. We did it! Ba 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 ba. This can't be the final boss. I don't think it is.
I am
Is it?
the god who would guide humanity.
It might actually be. Damn. Hmm. That just feels too easy for it to be the final. I guess it is.
Now that's so
Damn.
Oh, look at them all. They're so pretty.
What a beautiful shot.
beautiful. Is it finally over?
Mm-hmm. No mistake there. I'm not picking up any enemy readings. So?
Hell yeah! We did it!
Yes! We really did! Oh, we scraped by. That was unbelievably rough. Oh, that should have taken care of the jails, too.
Top-notch work, you guys. That was some legitimate hero action back there.
Why are you talking like you weren't in there? You're a hero too, Wolf.
As well as Sophie.
Huh? Sophie? Oh, sorry. I'm a hero. A knight in shining armor. That doesn't sound bad at all, right, Joker?
Not as good as Phantom Thief.
Yeah, that always sounds cool.
Looks like it's starting. The fusion of reality and the metaverse is coming undone. Now's the time to make our escape. Oh yeah, we need to bring Ichinose with us. I will go get her. You should all head back now. All right, let's get out of here.
It's back to normal.
So, everything's back to the way it was, right?
Well, I think it's safe to say so, yeah. So, you mean...
Finally! It's all over!
Oh, thank goodness!
It appears this case is closed, so to speak.
That reminds me. Where are Sophia and Ichinose-san? I'm right here. Great job, everyone. I call this mission a real success. I'm glad you're safe too, Sophia. Where's Ichinose-san, though? She should have been with me. Oh, good. You all made it back in one piece. I hear you there. And same for you. Looks like everyone's gone back to normal. They don't remember what happened to them, do they?
Correct. At least, whatever events took place while their desires were gone.
I see. So sorry for all the trouble I caused you guys. Ichinose? My apologies. But I'm going to head out now. I have a lot of thinking to do. Hey, are you sure you're okay by yourself? Yeah. I'm going to head back home to Shibuya. It's been years since the last time I was there. For a long time, it was just the place where I stashed away everything from my past. But now, I need to go back. Well, I'll be seeing you. I wonder if Ichinose-san will be alright.
Worried about her too.
People can get all caught up in what others have to say, and wind up forgetting what they have to say for themselves. At the same time,
Just a few words can end up being a lifeline to somebody too. I'm sure you were able to talk sense into her, Sophia. Just give her some time to process.
You got it. Thanks, Senkichi.
Well, not to bite her style or anything, but I ought to say my goodbyes too.
What's the rush, Gramps?
We may not have brought a god down to the station, but we did find the culprit behind this whole mess, and foiled the entire scheme. I'm sure the bizarre incidents are in our past now, and thanks to the Monarch's confessions, you're all in the clear. That means our deal's through.
What do you mean by that? Don't say such sad stuff, Zenkichi.
We're all still a team.
Come on, man. You remember I only met up with you guys so I could use you.
Yeah, but like, you didn't really have a choice, did you?
If anything, you are our most valuable asset.
Yeah, we owe you an awful lot, Zenkichi.
Thanks. You know, it really was great meeting you all. To be totally honest, I was originally jealous of you. Since my line of work means a lot of wasted effort getting things done, your direct results sort of felt like cheating in a way.
Oops.
It was really bugging me for a while there.
Zenkichi.
But at the end of the day, not only did you guys rescue me, but you literally saved Akane's life. That's what opened my eyes and showed me the things I needed to do. The things I'd lost sight of over the years. I guess my heart got changed before I could even see it coming.
Thanks, Senkichi. Never see it coming.
The feeling's mutual. You taught us an awful lot too, you know. Like the challenges you can face when trying to live by your beliefs.
As well as the pains of child rearing.
Good point. But there's a lot of joy to find in those things too. At this point, I'm finally ready to take care of something that's been plaguing me for a long time.
You mean Awada?
Right. I got no reason to hold back anymore. I know what I have to do.
What you have to do.
Good luck. You've got it. Careful. Good luck.
Yeah. Break a leg, Gramps.
Gotcha. But it's not like this is the last time we'll ever see each other. I'm sure we'll cross paths again soon enough.
I hope so too. No, I know it.
Just do me a favor. Next time we meet, make sure it's not in an interrogation room, okay? But if anything does go down, feel free to reach out. I swear I'll do whatever I can to help.
No.
See you, Phantom Thieves. Or, no, you damn kids.
Ichi.
There he goes.
Zenkichi's great showdown in our world is about to begin.
I'm sure he'll be fine. We ought to get going now.
Yep, home sweet home awaits, along with a nice big helping of Sojiro's curry. Looks like our journey's finally coming to an end. We're home!
What were you thinking? Coming home a day late? You didn't even call to let me know.
Sorry, Sojiro. We had to fight this massive god and beat it and save the world from getting brainwashed and
Jeez. Well, at least you guys are safe. Welcome back, kids. Oh, and you too.
Meow!
Good to see you.
Uh-huh. Hope you had fun.
Sojiro, it was amazing! There's so much I gotta tell you! But I'm too wiped out today. I just want to eat until I pass out into my curry. Sojiro, curry.
Already got it ready for you. Just give me a sec to heat it up.
Sojiro, you're the best. Ah, that aroma of coffee and curry. This place really is comforting. Coffee and curry? Does that mean Boss is behind the counter?
Huh? Haven't I heard that voice somewhere before?
Oh, that's right. I never had the chance to introduce myself. Nice to meet you, Sojiro. I'm Sophia, humanity's companion and a member of the Phantom Thieves.
All of us, Sophia included, had a great trip, had a great time talking about the fun we had on our road trip. That night.
You have accomplished your goal with magnificent aplomb.
Thank you, Lavenza.
Despite all manner of hardships, your bonds and your fortitude staved off the oppressive darkness, shining brightly for all humanity. You have again broken free from the shackles of fate and grasped your future for yourself. As a result, the god sought by many has returned to the void. Some may be lost without it, with nary a hope to cling on to. Be that as it may, I believe the blazing will that you fostered throughout your journey has been embedded deep within the hearts of mankind, and will surely blossom into hope for them when they most need it, allowing them to face their own challenges with strength and grace. Thank you, Trickster. Allow me to praise you in my master's stead. You were truly a remarkable guest. May our paths cross yet again one day. Until then, sweet dreams.
This crazy summer's given us a whole lot of grief, but our mission was a success, and we made a bunch of great memories together. So, let's get this celebration going!
Woo, yeah! I can't whistle, sorry.
Woo! Applause!
There we go.
Applause!
There you go, yeah, what's up, you get me.
What's wrong, Luigi? You don't appear to be your usual self.
Man, I could not fall asleep last night. My bed at home just wasn't doing it for me.
I gotcha. Our bodies are all spec'd for the Feathermobile at this point.
I find myself missing the Feathermobile too.
Why'd you change the name when we don't even got it anymore?
Isn't it called the Phantomobile?
That was true. At least for a little while. Anyway, it looks like nobody besides us thieves remembers what happened at the Tokyo radio tower, just like last time.
Yeah.
That sucks. Considering it was our asses on the line and all.
Patrolling society from the shadows, slaying evil in secret. I admit it sounds rather alluring.
Well, that's what you do.
Well, yeah, but don't you want some kind of recognition every once in a while, too?
Now, Ryuji. Don't do it for the fame.
You know, like fangirls and that kind of stuff.
I get enough of that already. Oh my god, it's Ryuji!
Not you! And your acting's awful!
What? Come on!
Still, we made all sorts of unforgettable memories.
That
I
bad,
couldn't have asked
Ryuji.
for anything more. Same here. It was a new experience at every turn. It was the best.
And we can rest easy knowing we did everything we could to help. Any loose strings left are in the middle of being wrapped up.
Ah, man. Gramps would have really helped to turn this party up, huh?
I bet he'd say he's too busy trying to bring in Owada to attend a celebration just yet.
So we're all partying while Zenkichi's still busting his buns on the case? Now I'm feeling a bit guilty.
Maybe because you remembered school's starting back up soon? And doesn't that go for all of you?
What you talking about, Makoto?
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. When are you heading home?
Tomorrow.
Huh? Really?
Yes, on.
Time sure did fly by.
We'll be back.
Well, duh, man. And make it soon, okay?
Sophia, will you be joining them?
You got it.
And what if she ends up sniffing out of jail in his hometown, huh?
Like that would ever happen.
Now that you mention it, I wonder why Sophia was in the Shibuya jail anyway, of all places.
Obviously. Let's say
Good point.
Well, Ichinose did mention that she used to live in Shibuya. Perhaps Sophia was originally located within her house.
So, when Emma picked up on Sophia's existence from the metaverse side, that cognition... this is all speculation. And even if that's how any of it worked, it'd have to be some sort of miracle.
Since we're on the topic, Sophia, you seemed a bit distracted after we defeated the Demiurge. Did something happen?
Oh, that. I heard Emma's voice.
Huh?
You mean the one only you can hear?
Yes, I was issued a final request. Please follow your heart to save humanity.
Emma asked you that?
Had we been able to reach a mutual agreement, perhaps Emma could have followed Sophia's path rather than face destruction.
I believe this is proof of the true power that the Phantom Thieves hold. Artificial intelligence is not the enemy of mankind. We were born to help people. But just like people, we are capable of errors in judgment and can stray from the right path.
Yeah, no kidding. That's why you guys make racist, bigoted content these days. Looking at you, AI Seinfeld.
Our users, their input, our experience, these all mold us to take a wide variety of beliefs. If only Emma had learned and grown with a good companion. Then why don't you give yourself the directive to show others how it's done? What? Since you're such a good companion to humanity, you can be a positive role model for how AI and humans can work together.
Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea, Morgana. You're coming in clutch with these ideas. Alright, that's cool, we like.
I couldn't even count how many people that'd end up helping in the end.
We'll have your back, Sophie. I added that.
Thank you, everyone. Oh, but I can't leave this smartphone. That's a shame. Being a role model and helping countless people will have to wait.
Not so fast, Sophia. I've cooked up an ultra epic...
God, shut up! This is getting too close to being a downer. This is a celebration, right? Celebrate!
Let's go.
Yusuke, you, me, soda chugging contest, now!
I don't know if we're ready for that.
Such idiocy. To think you could consume more than I.
Ooh, let's go.
Hey, you better not spill any of that.
You idiots! Oh, you got soda all over my fur!
Not exactly the celebration I'd planned.
Jeez, thanks for ruining the celebration for me, Ryuji. But it was fun. Everyone seemed to be having a good time. Yeah, I guess I had fun too. So, will the Phantom Thieves be disbanding tomorrow?
We don't have a choice with school and everything starting back up. Ryuji and Lady Ann already have their plates full with homework as it is.
I think they'll do all right.
Me too. And Yusuke? I'm sure he's ready to get back to his artwork. Makoto and Haru are heading back to college. I wonder what life is like there.
Seems like a pretty big hassle. I bet it'll be fun. I bet it'll be really fun.
They didn't seem too bummed on their deal. Sure, they complained from time to time, but it sounds like they're having fun overall. And Futaba seems to have gotten a lot stronger too, huh? Considering how she seems now, she's not gonna have any trouble at school making new friends.
Everyone has found their own path.
What's up?
Well, I was wondering what my path is.
You'll find it soon enough, Sophia. Until then, feel free to stick with this guy and me.
Right. There's no need to worry.
Thanks, you two.
We're really heading out tomorrow. I still wish we had more time, but we ought to get some rest.
Well, be careful on your way back.
See ya. It was a real blast.
Drop us a line whenever you're back. No matter what you're doing, we'll drop it to meet you.
We'll be waiting to hear from you.
Are you gonna be back for winter break? You know you could come back sooner, right?
The attic's all yours whenever you like. It'll only cost you a few hours behind the counter.
You take care too, Morgana.
Lady Ann, while it pains me to leave you, I must keep watch over him.
See you later, Mona-chan. Listen to your owner, okay?
No, he listens to me, and I'm not a pet. Keep an eye on these two for us, okay, Sophia?
Okay, I've got it.
I almost forgot!
What's the matter?
I have a present for Sophia. A present?
Indeed. I didn't get a chance to give it to you yesterday.
Oh, one moment, Futaba. There's a message from Ichinose.
So sudden, but do meet me in front of Shibuya Station. Bring everyone else too if you can. Almost not to take you through your time. Well, hope to see you there.
What did Ichinose-san have to say?
Sure didn't expect that.
Let's meet her. I'm curious.
I admit, I'm curious as well. Are any of you too busy to join us?
Not at all. In fact, this seems right.
Yes, one last little farewell trip together.
She said to meet her here, right?
Yeah, but I don't see her.
Maybe we just meet her here. What do you say we wait for a bit?
So hot. Melting. I'm evaporating in 5 seconds.
Perhaps we could find a spot to stay and wait that isn't directly in the sun.
Huh? Wait, look at that!
We now bring you breaking news. A shocking turn of events in the political realm. Moments ago, an arrest warrant was issued for legislator Jun Owada. The charges against Mr. Owada span from bribery and tax evasion to...
That's...
A fleet of police vehicles have encircled the Diet members' office building, which is reportedly being searched at this time. We now take you to the investigation team's press conference, live at their headquarters.
Come on.
We have uncovered evidence that shows Mr. Owada illegally accepted funds from the company Medice. Additional investigations into his numerous other charges are currently underway. Regarding the specific hit-and-run incident 2 years ago, wherein Mr. Owada's secretary claimed to be the culprit, we have learned the true culprit was Mr. Owada himself, driving his own vehicle while under the influence of alcohol. The concealment of this fact involved multiple high-ranking members of the police force, all arrested for conspiracy to conceal evidence. I cannot.
Let's go! Sorry.
Abysmal disregard for truth and justice from this department. We intend to follow investigations to the absolute end, not only for justice's sake, but for that of the people and their faith in the police.
Whoa, is this real?
Wait, that Owada? And the police were in on it? Isn't this like a huge deal?
Very big deal.
There are claims that Mr. Owada's criminal activity extends well beyond that with Medice, including suspicions that he ordered the murder of his secretary 2 years ago, as well as...
Isn't that...
Damn.
Senkichi-san did it! He finally got the person he's been after for so long!
4-1 for Senkichi.
Yeah, Gramps pulled it off! That dude really is badass!
The perpetrators finally caught under the light of truth. A job well done.
Looks like he wasn't just trolling us about his skills. No wonder he made such a good part of our team.
He's finally avenged his wife. Yep. Just like he promised Akane. Not only was the killer caught, he was the one who collared him. I'm so happy for Senkichi-san.
Hey, been waiting long?
Ichinose!
Ichinose-san!
Wrapping up the paperwork at the police station took a lot longer than I'd expected.
Police station?
I actually went straight there and turned myself in the moment we finished our conversation.
Hang on, but what you did was... Konoe was the one who abused Emma's power. If you turned yourself in over all that...
Setting Emma loose upon the world like I did would have led to its destruction if not for you all. I know that's true. Not only that, there's no denying I directly hurt you all as well. I thought I should be punished for that. At the very least.
Ichinose!
So, I confessed everything to the police. Big surprise. They didn't believe anything I said.
Well, it's not exactly the easiest story to buy.
I even tried to get Hasagawa-san to help with my confession. He just laughed it off. The police are too busy for fairy tales right now.
That sure sounds like Senkichi.
Anyway, I originally planned to do this once I was released from jail. But I'm thinking of taking a journey of my own.
A journey, you say?
Yes, a sort of quest to learn about the human heart. I thought Emma really would guide humanity to a better world. But once Sophia changed my mind, that was when I noticed something. The eyes of everyone saved by Emma, they just looked cold and dead. But you all, Sophia included, your eyes were so brimming with hope that it opened my own. Sophia learned about the human heart by joining you on your journey. You shared good times and bad. You were there for each other when you needed it. And you learned to understand each other. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that kind of thing, but I want to speak with other people about the heart when learning this time. I just needed to make sure I apologized to Sophia and you all properly before I depart. I truly am so sorry for putting you all through so much pain.
It's in the past.
He's right. It's all been taken care of, and we're not sore over it.
Thank you.
Hey, I have a request of my own. Really? What is it? I want to join Ichinose. Huh? You mean go with her on her journey? You've all done so much for me. You accepted me when I had nowhere to go.
But Sophie! But Sophie! Actually, it makes sense. You definitely should.
You said I was your teammate and friend. You gave me a home. It made me so happy. I constantly felt warm and fuzzy inside. However, everyone now has their own path to the future. Thanks to you all, I've learned so much. I've even found my path to follow. The path I need to take as humanity's companion. I want to be able to lend a helping hand to anyone who strays from their own path. I want to help people find their way so they can find their happiness. If Ichinose is trying to find her way, then I should be there for her. Just like you were for me. I want to become more like you. So I can be the self that I want to be.
Oh.
Sophia.
Maybe trainists were right.
Does that mean we're saying goodbye to you too now, Sophia?
I thought she was stuck in there.
That's not an issue. Sophia, do you remember the first night we met? That full scan of you in LeBlanc's attic? Well, I've only been able to hammer away at it little by little, but since that day, I've been working on a program to get you out of there.
Dude, for real?
You had to get one more in, didn't we?
I tried telling you guys a whole bunch of times, but I didn't think it'd wind up being a goodbye gift.
Futaba?
Sophia's decided what she wants to do. She's found her path in life.
So we should congratulate her and send her off with a smile. Right, Futaba?
Yeah, you're right. Are you sure this is what you want, Sophia? They're clearly really going to miss you.
Yes. It's what I want. But first, I need to hear it from you. May I go with Ichinose?
You got it. Of course. I understand.
Thanks. Sorry, everyone. I haven't been able to show my appreciation for what you've done for me.
What are you talking about? You know that's not how friends roll.
Yeah, friends and members of the Phantom Thieves.
You'll always be a part of us.
Nothing could sever the bond we forged over such high stakes.
And we'll never forget the great times we had together.
I know you'll be a fantastic companion to Ichinose-san.
Sophia, stay safe out there.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Well, all things considered,
Have fun,
it was a fun
Sophia.
summer vacation.
Let's keep at it, Sophia.
You know you
Stay
can
cool,
call
Sophia.
anytime.
You'll always be a friend to us.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I promise. I won't forget you or our time together. We'll meet again.
Yeah, no matter what.
Okay, no matter what.
Goodbye.
Treasure. Oh, Sophie.
My earliest memory.
Oh. Yay. Such a good game. Atlas is so good at this. They might be my favorite game studio, honestly. I loved Catherine, Persona 5, everything related to it. we can skip out that. This is such a good game series. They're so good at this. This is awesome. Jesus, so good. Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
Never meant to be revealed.
Let's go.
Emotions always kept concealed. Lost in my tracks with no sign to pursue. Lingered in silence, not one single beacon grows.
Better. Superman!
Times can be really tough. Hard to stay strong enough.
Yes! Yay!
He should be out any second.
Let's go.
There!
Under massive scandal, legislator June Owada has just been taken into police custody after being connected to a hit and run as well as several counts of murder.
It's about time we got going too, huh?
So we'll go our separate ways, once more.
It's a little sad. Saying goodbye, I mean.
Come on! It's never goodbye forever! We'll be back in a flash! Sure will.
Yeah. Much. I love these characters so much. They're like actual friends.
Until next time, Phantom Thieves!
They're there. I don't. Safety. It. Well, guess there's not much else to do. Met the objective for the day. I think anybody who stuck with me through the entire biker's journey. Dude, not the point. It's on the. It was a great game. Maybe I'll do one of those my journeys. Maybe a different one. Join me on this. And now, who knows what's next? Got a lot of games we can play. Got a good. Tears of the Kingdom will be huge for us when it comes out. Sincerest thanks. Till next time. Arrivederci. Bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye now. Bye.